Hi. When I was in the shelter, I wrote down all my thoughts. I started analyzing the behavior of my kids from the point of view of psychoanalysis. And I also wrote that my biggest fear that my daughter can be a psychopath. And then I forgot about it. My daughter saw that I recorded my thoughts, and then she asked me to let her read what I wrote. And I gave her my notes to read. And at some point, my daughter became so upset, so annoyed. Oh, you think that I am a psychopath? Why? Mm, I was shocked that this my fear, this my thought, just made her feel annoyed, and tried to calm her down. And then I forgot about that situation, but later I noticed the changes in her behavior. My daughter used to humiliate her brother, and at some point she stopped doing this. My daughter used to have a haughty look, but at some point I just paid attention to her and I didn't see that haughty look anymore. So, what happened? When my daughter read my thought that my biggest fear that my daughter can be a psychopath, she just felt shame that I can think about her this. And this shame was so big that my daughter realized it and she accepted it. So at that very moment, my daughter stopped to be a narcissist. But unfortunately, she still has all those problems I described last time. And I needed to admit that my daughter is a sociopath, but I couldn't understand why, because only a man should humiliate or beat a girl so she could become a sociopath. But my husband never spanked her and he never humiliated her. The only time he spanked her, it was when she was 4 years old, because she threw into a tantrum and he just tried to calm her down such a way. And then I remembered one situation when my husband broke his phone, when his behavior was too aggressive. His behavior was so aggressive that even I was scared. And I remembered that time my daughter was 3 years old. But his behavior scared her so much that she started crying, and that very situation made her a sociopath. So it's another my finding. So the punishment shouldn't be constant. It can be constant, but it can just happen once, but it can scare a child, a toddler, so much that he or she can become a sociopath. So dear men, if you're kind with your kids, it doesn't matter. If you are rude with your wives, If your daughters see your aggression towards your wives, you can scare them so much that it can lead them to the sociopathy. So I need to admit that my daughter is a sociopath. And now I will tell you how to identify the psychopath. So, sociopath and narcissists, if they are not the psychopath, they do everything quietly, secretly. But the psychopath, they are open. And in this case, their behavior can look similar to those kids on individualization level who express their anger openly as well. But when the counselor talked to my son and she gave him situations of wrong and good things, my son could explain that is wrong, that is right. So when he is calm, he sees the difference. What is wrong? What is right? The problem is just when he is angry. When he is angry, yeah, he has problems with expressing his anger in a healthy way. But the psychopath, they can't explain everything when they are calm. So it's the first difference. And another difference is that they are not capable of the empathy. My son is capable of the empathy. He is very nice and kind with his young small brother, with the baby. He plays with him. He is very sympathetic with him. So the psychopath, they have no compassion. So, and that's another difference between kids who express their anger openly. So next time I'll share my experience in the Canadian school. Thank you. Bye bye.